Hi everyone, this is Josie from firstthecoffee.com. In this stitch tutorial, we're going to go over how to do the triple crochet stitch, or sometimes called treble crochet in US terms. The triple crochet stitch is about one stitch taller than the double crochet, and it's commonly used in many patterns. It's a great stitch to add height, so if you're trying to do like a quick scarf or a quick blanket, it can be really good for those if you're trying to get it to work up fast. It's not a very dense stitch. There's a lot of room between the rows, so you'll have a lot of space showing through each stitch. It does have the same appearance on both sides. Okay, to start your triple crochet stitch, you're going to want to create a foundation chain. So create your slip knot. And whatever your stitch number is for your row, you'll want to add 3 onto the end of that. I know that some say to use 4 at the end, but a lot of times that will leave you with an extra stitch because those extra chains that you add on to your foundation chain are going to count as your first triple crochet in the row. So if we want 10 triple crochets, we're going to add 3, and that'll be a total of 13 chains. So once you have your chains, you're going to want to count to the 5th stitch from your hook. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And it's also a good idea, just when you're first doing this, to take a stitch marker and put it in this last chain that you just made. That way you have that marked so you know when you're going back on the second row that you need to go into the top of that. So again, 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th. So you're going to want to yarn over twice on your hook, insert your hook into that chain, yarn over again, and bring up a loop. This will give you 4 loops on your hook. Yarn over again, pull through the first 2, yarn over again, pull through the second 2, and then yarn over again and pull through the last 2. And then you'll just do that in each chain. So starting in the next one, yarn over twice, insert your hook, yarn over and pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through the first 2, yarn over, pull through the next 2, and yarn over and pull through the last 2. Okay, so once you finished your first row, you should have 10 triple crochets, counting this chain here as 1. So to go into the next row of triple crochets, you want to chain 3. So 1, 2, 3. Then turn your work around. And once again, this will count as a triple crochet. Sometimes your patterns that you find, they won't count the initial chain and they might change the number. Always follow what your pattern says. But for this tutorial, just how to get the stitch down and worked, we're going to go with the traditional 3, and this will count as 1. So when you're doing the next one in the row, you're going to want to work in the second stitch. So if you're looking down, this is the first stitch, and we're counting that chain as part of that, and this is the second stitch. So yarn over twice, insert your hook into that second stitch, yarn over and pull up your loop, then pull through those 2, yarn over again and pull through those 2, and yarn over and pull through the last 2. And then we'll just continue the same on down through each stitch here. So yarn over twice, insert into that stitch, pull up a loop, okay, so once we get here, a lot of times this is how people drop stitches in their rows, and that's why we use this marker here. It looks like you've done all the stitches in the row, but you haven't. If you count them, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we're missing one, and that's this chain here. That was the extra 3 chains that we put in. So you'll want to yarn over and then go through this chain and the stitch there. And you'll want to put a triple crochet into that. And feel free to use stitch markers at the beginning of your rows, especially if you're a beginner. It helps you not drop stitches. So that's how you do your triple crochet.